If you've ever thought, Priyanka, it is just easier sometimes to snack and nibble to avoid my life stresses, then this mini-sode is just for you. Today's conversation around emotions and snacking and nibbling when your body's not actually hungry as a tiny but mighty concept that will hopefully shift you from thinking that it's just easier to eat, aka sabotage your weight loss goals, to actually how it might be harder. I'm hoping that today's mini-sode conversation, this topic, will just create a small shift for you to see that it's not, in fact, easier to snack and nibble when you're not hungry, to distract yourself from that life stress that you're having, because truly that is the thing that is in between where you are right now and your dream body goal this year. I hope you enjoyed today's mini-sode. It is, again, another one from the car, and I can't wait for you to enjoy it. Let's get into it. I was just talking with one of my new clients. She was saying it just seems so much easier to snack, like feel bored, annoyed with something, overwhelmed with a big problem at work or with your family, and it's just sometimes easier to snack or to eat the food. Yes, it is. In the moment, it is sometimes easier, but if you zoomed out, number one, you never solved the problem, and number two, you are further from your body goal. So how is it actually easier to ever eat through our emotions? It's a rhetorical question because I have an answer. It's not actually easier. Telling yourself that it's easier to eat when you feel stressed, overwhelmed, or bored is a lie. It's really hard to be undoing your weight loss efforts. It's really hard to not solve the things that are creating your stress to begin with. That decision that keeps rolling around in your mind, that worry you have about your kid, that big project deadline that you just need to make some decisions on, those still stay unmade. So I don't ever believe that eating when you have a life stress is ever easier. I think it makes life, our work, our lives as moms, and definitely weight loss so much harder. So how do we solve this in the Unstoppable group? I teach my clients a framework called Calm Habit 90. 90 because it takes 90 seconds. You take this in little moments of 90 seconds. You're thinking about your day, from work, from your kids, from home, all of it. And you find yourself wanting to take a break. That's when you're going to want to peruse the pantry. Instead of that, I want you to imagine that you had a 90-second tool in your back pocket that you could learn, teach yourself a skill of feeling that emotion without going to food. It lights up a different part of your brain. So you stop acting reflexively when you have these feelings. In my experience, it is the best way to take a break from the emotion. Whether you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, bored, worried, nervous, annoyed, whatever it is, you can actually take a break from the magnitude of those emotions without going to food. There's a third option. One is you feel like you're going to succumb under the pressure of emotions. The other side of the spectrum is you have to eat and drink through those emotions. I'm offering you a third road, that it's possible to feel those emotions, to give yourself a break from them through this framework that I teach you in the group, and at the same time not eat your way through it. I promise you, it is the easiest, simplest tool for you to have. You have it anywhere with you, whether you're having a busy work week or you're traveling on vacation. And the best news is you stop undoing your weight loss efforts. To me, that is the thing that's easy. I think one of the biggest mistakes that I had made for so long, and I wonder whether this may be something that you feel familiar with, is confusing the difference between something being hard with something being new and unfamiliar. It's just a really practiced habit to feel that stress or the worry or the overwhelm and just want to break from it. It's just a really practiced habit. That doesn't make it easier. It just means that it's familiar. That's it. Learning new skills, like what I shared in today's mini-sode around Calm Habit 90 and some of the frameworks and tools I teach my clients in the Unstoppable group, are new. They're unfamiliar. When you learn some of these skills, you start folding it into your life as a part of your routine. When you have these skills in your back pocket, you will find that you will make not only weight loss easier, but so many other parts of your life. This is why coaching is so impactful and so powerful, because not only do you stop distracting from your weight loss goal, you start hitting your goal more simply and more easily, you start feeling better in the other parts of your life that are creating stress and overwhelm and worry and frustration. When you become a professional problem solver, that's really what we do in coaching, and having a coach help you see your blind spots, truly you start shifting the course and the trajectory of your life. I remember my husband shared this with me a few years ago after I started getting coached, and he's completely unfamiliar with what coaching even is. He was like, whatever that coaching stuff that you have been doing, it has changed the trajectory of our family for our children, because I stopped being in the problem. I started solving them and overcoming them, and shifting my perspective to do that felt so powerful. If you can feel like this is a part of the solution for you to hit your goal this year, and I'm telling you that it is, I encourage you to head over to theunstoppablemombrain.com/group, where you will learn all the details for how you can work with me. Enrollment is only open for just a few more days, and I want to make sure that you have a chance to claim your spot. We have live weekly coaching calls, daily written coaching, personal mentorship, the best on-demand video curriculum. Truly every layer of support is built in. The best part about this group is that you're with other women who are like-minded, other professional working moms who get it, who understand the balance that you're trying to create between your work life and your home life, where you have big goals, and I know that you want to create big things. Head on over right now, and I cannot wait to see you in the group.